with Beachside Qigong and Tai Chi. This next exercise is called the Four Heavens, and it's designed to help build and center your energy from the bottom of the lowest energy center all the way to the top. In Qigong and Tai Chi, we call these energy centers heavens. And also dantians, referring to the three major energy centers, the lower, middle, and upper dantian, which we connect with in this meditation. In yoga, these energy centers are called chakras. It is the exact same concept. So, find yourself in a really comfortable position. I feel like my feet need to come slightly wider to, that release the tension in my knee. Because we're just going to stand like this while we do this meditation. We're going to have a little bit of movement, but not very much. So you want to make sure you're comfy. Each heaven we are going to hold for 2 minutes, only 2 minutes. I have a timer going, so I'm keeping track of it. And let's begin right now. Bring palm over palm just above your pubic bone, what we would call the first heaven or the root chakra. Just placing your hands on top of each other in this area and focus on breathing into this area. We're just going to stand here for 2 minutes and focus all of our attention and energy on the space under your hands. Ideally, when practicing this meditation on your own, you hold each of these 7 energy centers, not necessarily timed for 2 minutes, but until you feel a lot of heat building. I already feel a ton of heat building under my hands in the core of my body. This is an indication that we are drawing chi energy into the lower heaven, the first heaven, or the first chakra. So we hold until we feel the heat or until we notice a change in our natural breathing in and out the nose. So I'm going to be quiet for 30 seconds because we're doing a 2-minute focus on the first heaven. We're coming up to our 2-minute mark. Now, if you haven't noticed the heat or a change in your breath, that's okay. Just for the purpose of our class, we're just holding for 2 minutes. And then after that 2 minutes, bring your hands up to just below your navel, the second heaven, or the lower dantian. Again, when we practice on our own, you can either hold for 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, but you're going to get the most benefit if you wait until you feel the heat really build under your hands, or you notice a significant shift in how you're breathing. As we stand and focus on this energy center just below the navel, see that as you're breathing in and out, all of your energy is going from your breath through your hands into this energy center. It can help sometimes to shut your eyes and close out visual distraction so that in your mind's eye, you see all of your energy pooling beneath your hands in the second heaven, the lower dantian. Just breathing in and out of the nose. Ideally, when doing this meditation, we feel the belly expand a little as we breathe in, and we feel the belly come back towards the spine a little as we breathe out. My belly is getting really, really hot. In fact, so hot the back, my lower back is starting to heat up as well. And wouldn't you know it, that concludes our 2-minute timed focus on the second heaven. So then raise your hands up to the base of your rib cage, the third heaven. And just focus all of your energy on that area beneath your hands as you breathe slow and deep in and out of the nose. See that your energy is going from your hands into the center of your body. Sometimes this third heaven, for me, is very challenging to get warm. And I might find myself standing here longer than in the first 2 heavens, which is why it's good to do it without timing it if you have the leisure of time. But if you need to just make sure you get through it all in a timely fashion, you can set a timer, as I've done, for 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes. It's really up to you how long you go. So just breathing deep and slow, in and out of the nose, focusing all the energy at, oh, hello, we're live. So breathing in and out of the nose. I do feel quite a bit of heat coming in beneath my hands, and that is our 2-minute mark. So now we've raised the hands to the 4th heaven at the heart. So it's not on the left side, it's right in the center. Let your elbows hang down and relax your shoulders. This practice is called the 4 heavens meditation because the goal is to raise your chi energy, get it built in the base energy centers, the ones that have to do with the physical survival, and then raise it up here to the 4th heaven at your heart, the seat of love. So focusing on building energy under your hands in the 4th heaven. You can see in your mind's eye that energy is coming out your palms as you're breathing in and out, and it's going into the center of your chest. The clearer I have that mental picture, the more I feel that energy rising into my chest, and it gets warmer. In fact, right now it's starting to get kind of hot even. All we're doing is focusing our intention, our breath, in the center of the chest, in the center of the body. For just 2 minutes. Breathing in and out. Hopefully you've begun to feel some heat building in that 4th heaven, because our 2 minutes are up here. So we're going to raise the hands now to the 5th heaven, to the throat. And I'm going to get close to show you that we don't do like this, because oftentimes that makes people feel like they're being choked. We bring the thumbs in line with the hands, and in this way, It doesn't feel like you're getting choked as you focus all your energy here at your throat, at the fourth heaven. Just breathing in and breathing out. Throughout the day, our attention is usually focused externally. Now we're focusing it back in ourselves, into the center of the body and the center of the neck. The place where most of us communicate from, our voice. You may notice your breath slowing down. That is quite beneficial. Your breath deepening. When we hold on our own without a timer, you know that you have really raised your energy to that energy center when it becomes hot, or if your breath significantly changes on its own. That's a major indication of chi energy shifting. It shows up in the breath. Right now, my throat is starting to get so warm that the back of my head, at the base of my neck and head, is starting to get really hot. And it is indeed our 2-minute mark. So from there, we raise up to the 6th heaven, and the hands go on the forehead about the 3rd eye. Now here it's important to really relax your shoulders. Try not to get tense. See the space in between the 2 hemispheres of your brain. See that it is communicating well so that both sides of your brain have equal balance, equal ability to communicate with each other. As we breathe energy into the center of the mind, or what we call in Qigong the upper dantian, the upper energy center, the 6th heaven. This 6th and 7th heaven, I personally have a little more challenge getting my energy to rise there. It takes me longer to feel the heat build. It takes me quite a bit longer to feel the shift in my breath. In fact, usually 2 minutes is not quite enough for me. When I hold this energy center, I tend to hold it for quite a while before I actually feel my energy is shifted into the 6th heaven. But for our purposes, it's only 2 minutes. And that time has now come to an end. So we move to the 7th heaven, the crown chakra on the very top of the head. Relax your shoulders. It's not very often that we think about the very top of our head. Now is your chance to relate to that area of the body, the crown chakra. Seeing as you breathe in and breathe out, that all of your energy through your breath and in your focus of intention, it goes through your hands to the very top of your head. Relax your shoulders. It's only 1 more minute. So stay really focused on bringing that energy up to the very top of your head. We systematically heat up every single energy center until we rise up here to the 7th heaven, which for some people is the hardest to to really ignite. So you can use a timer, practicing on your own, or you can just hold until you feel the warmth in the top of your head, or until you feel a significant shift in your breathing. When I say a significant shift in your breathing, usually you have a big sigh, or you notice your breath just slows down all of a sudden. But for now, that's our 2-minute mark. So I'm going to raise my hands up overhead and just hold for about 30 seconds, stretching out a little, and now reconnect my whole being with the rest of the chi field. Because I've centered my energy centers from bottom to top, I am fully aligned within myself now. So I reach out into the field of chi, into the web, and I reconnect my balanced self to the world around me. If this is too much to hold your arms up for just a minute, then what do you know? You're done. That's a minute. So slowly lower your hands back down. Relax your shoulders. And once they're back down to the sides, just relax. Move your shoulders a little. Move your hands. Start moving your feet. Maybe take some bigger steps to loosen up your legs from being still for 14 minutes. That's it. We stood still for 14 minutes. For some people, that is quite an accomplishment because you don't know how to stand still, but you just did. Good job. Let's come back here to a little bit of constant bear to loosen up any tension that may have built up from our stillness. And give yourself a little love for making it through the day. You did good, body. Well done. So a little love relating to the whole body now, tapping up the right side of the belly and down the left. Thank you, organs. You did a great job getting me through the day. I really don't know how you do it, liver. You create something like 400 different chemicals. I don't know how that's even possible. Thank you, liver. Thank you so much, spleen, pancreas, intestines, and every other organ in my belly that keeps me going. And because it's the end of the day, I'm just going to tap lightly down the front of my legs, thanking my quads, my knees, that they were able to bend today. Thank you so much, shins. If you can reach your toes, go all the way out to thank your toes, because they really help with balance. And then bring that love up the back of your legs. Thank you, hamstrings. You're doing a good job. Thank you, outside of legs. We're following the patterns of energy flow through the body, up the inside. Good job today, legs, and then around to your back. Give your low back a little bit of massage and gratitude. It's done a great job today. Thank you, back. And then lightly tapping up the back only to where you can comfortably reach, and then reach down, thanking that energy for flowing up your beautiful neck. Thank you, neck, for holding on my head. And I'm really going to take a moment and thank my brain. Thank you, brain. I appreciate you keeping it all together for me and staying in balance. Bring that appreciation down to your eyes, wiping out any stagnation that may have accumulated through the day. Thank your nose for smelling, your mouth for talking, and bring it over here to your ears. Give them a little pull away from your head, going all the way around your ear. That really is kind of like massaging your whole body. Feels really good to everything. And then bring it to your throat. Thank you, throat. So we very lightly stroke from the chin line down to the collarbone. This helps to flush gunk out of the lymphatic system, but it's my way of saying I love you, throat. I love you, neck and voice in the world. Thank you for doing a good job today. Now extend one of your arms, palm forward, and then use your other hand to tap some love out your bicep, out that extended hand to the fingers, and then bring it up the back side of the same arm, touching that whole arm with a little love and gratitude. And then, thankfully, I have both, and I can thank the other arm. Thank you so much for all the typing you did today, for getting me dressed, for putting on my watch. Thank you, loving heart, for staying open in the world. Thank you, whole body, coming back to where I started so that I've touched every part of myself. Some people have difficulty with the relationship with their body, and just touching every little part like that, telling it that you love it, it creates a healthier relationship with every part of you. I hope it was beneficial and that you liked it. Maybe I'll see you again. Thanks for joining us at 6.